Literally put the onion in, almost no pressure at all. I said it, it didn't even work. Carrot, woo! Carrot. Today I am sharing 3 of the most fun and useful gadgets I have bought in my kitchen in about the last 10 years. Now what the 3 of these things have in common is that they're all an alternative to knives. So if you're like me and you can't finely dice an onion fine enough ever, these are the answer. I feel like every home cook should have at least one of them in the kitchen, and if I'm gonna y'all you need this on any of these, it's this middle one, and that's the one I'm gonna start out with today. So the technical term for this is a chopper, slicer, dicer, cutter device. Just kind of rolls off the tongue. Now what this is, if you don't have one of these or if you've never seen one of these, if you have someone who likes to cook a lot of soups, a lot of times soups call for like 3 cups of chopped onions, 2 cups of diced celery, 1 cup of diced carrots, and that is a lot of time to be just standing at the cutting board. So what this does is it helps solve that problem, because what you do, you have a top that opens and then this open space for a blade. And this guy comes with some really great blades. Big dice, little dice, even bigger dice, julienne, 4-piece, 8-piece, cheese grater, mandolin. And then my version even comes with a lid so that when you're done dicing, when you're done dicing, slicing, chopping, you can actually just pop the lid right on and pop it in the fridge. Awesome. So for me to show you how this guy works, I'm actually going to, let's put on kind of the medium dice. So I'm gonna pop it in, and then this is how easy it works. This, I could not live without this. Carrot, woo! Carrot, on the dicer, slicer, chopper, you just push down, bada bing! Slice the carrots. I'm gonna do another one. That is so gratifying after a long day. Now I'm gonna flip this around and just see if I can chop the carrots on the small dice. Carrot. Whew. Had a little bit harder time. The smaller dice you get, it does get a little bit harder to push it down, but let's do this one more time. Okay, so in this hand, you can see those really finely diced carrots that I put on the smallest dice. And then over here in this hand, they're a little bit bigger. So, but again, I just used 2 of the many blades to get these carrots done, and it's really, really easy to push them through. This is the most amazing device. Everybody should have one of these in their kitchen. It takes no time to clean. It's dishwasher safe. So again, I'm gonna link it in the description, because this is the gift that keeps on giving to anybody in your life that loves to cook. Now, in that same vein of chopping things, this, if you don't have one of these, I literally had to go get this out of my dishwasher. That is how much we use this. This is a chopper that you essentially just slap down on the handle and it goes ahead and chops for you. So let me put an onion on my cutting board. I'm gonna put my little slap chop over the top, and I'm just gonna start slapping it. Ready? Voila! And as you can see, in just a couple of chops with this, I have nice finely diced onion. And if this isn't finely diced, you just put it back down, slap chop back on top, and it dices it even more fine. This is another one that everybody should have. They're cheap. I've linked this one in the description along with others on Amazon. This is a keeper. Okay, I'm gonna get this in my cutting board. And by the way, yes, I do love this cutting board that has these built-in bowls. This is made by Core. You can find it on Amazon. I'll link it below. All right, for my 3rd alternative to knives cutting gadget that I could not live without, especially in the summer when I grow my own herbs, are these herb shears. They look like scissors from the side, right? But when you look up close to them, you'll see that they have 4 different blades. So when you open them, they've got place to chop herbs with those blades. This is some rosemary that I grow outside in my garden, and by garden I mean pot. All you do is put it between the herb shears, because I'm awful at cutting herbs with the tiny knife. I always feel like it calls for them to be so finely diced that I'm gonna chop my finger off. So all I do is put them right between the shears and cut. I'm gonna actually cut over a bowl. You just cut it just like it's scissors, and it chops it so nice, neat, and fine. And look at all that diced rosemary that I didn't have to use a knife and chop my finger off for. Now I am literally gonna go put this in my favorite rosemary dish of all time. Rosemary is such a great herb to keep around in the summer. If you've never grown herbs, it's a good one to start with because it's basically a weed, you kind of can't kill it. I'm going to link in the description my all-time favorite recipe called rosemary ranch chicken. It's on all recipes. I'll just throw the link in. It is the most crowd-pleasing, tender, juicy, delicious chicken recipe ever. You throw it on skewers, throw it on the grill. So I'm linking that below. So I'm linking all 3 of these in the description. We were able to slap chop some onion, chop some carrots, and then finally dice some rosemary with these shears. But y'all, if you need one of these, it's this. I think it's the one thing that every home chef needs in their life just to make that chopping easier. Let me know in the comments if you have one or all 3 of these. And if there's anything else that you want me to review, drop me a note. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for stopping by, and y'all, you need this.